Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Esco, a native Chinese living in China. So this video, I want to talk about the three things. One is this. I learned this news yesterday. The foreign investment in China declined to 25-year low. And another thing, several days ago, I found on China's TikTok, Douyin, that a neighboring county is having its first Starbucks, but it's a fake. But a lot of people, they don't know it. I want to talk about this. And then the third thing is it's also a news from yesterday. It's about the jobless rate. It's about the youth unemployment. Okay. So China, I think it's because the number is so high that they stop releasing data, right? So I want to talk about that too. First, let's look at this article. Yesterday I read it on Chinese news, but the source is Bloomberg, so I directly came to the source, the Bloomberg. So it said that the foreign investment, direct investment, liabilities slumped to just $4.9 billion in April to June period. That was down 87% from the same period last year, and was the smallest amount in any quarter in data back to 1998. And further on this article, he gave several explanations for this. China's appeal to foreign companies as a place to invest has been damaged in several recent years. The U.S. tariffs, right? The pandemic, right? The geopolitical tensions. And also, I think, a few years ago, China, boycotted this brand, boycotted that brand, boycotted this country, boycotted that country. So it caused the brands to rethink their strategies, their investment in China, And because of and also Russia's invasion of Ukraine is also a thing to consider. What about if China invades Taiwan? They have to think about the risk, right? Another thing is that the car industry, a lot of the foreign investment in China are related to car, but here, right, recently, Chinese cars are, especially EV cars, are becoming stronger and stronger, right? So if foreign companies don't make profit in the car industry, so they will stop or investing less and less into that area, right? So this is another explanation. So let's juxtapose this article with this video. This is fake Starbucks that is about to open in my neighboring county. And a lot of people are expecting it, but it's a fake. A lot of people, they don't see it. You see, they use the Starbucks logo, but the name is different. material, the signs are very similar.
I went back to our home, but still I am all alone. You say me
But it's Star Pro coffee. It's not Starbucks. And here the Chinese, it says Chengwu is the county. Starbucks coffee service, it adds service at the end. The signage, Star Pro coffee. This is hilarious. This is another reason why foreign investment, they won't come in. They don't want to come in China because they have to face competition. The local competition and intellectual property theft. I don't think this is. Let me see the Starbucks lady. Oh, this is a real logo. This is. But this lady is happier than this lady. He's laughing, but this is smiling. This is their social media account. So it is about to open in a few days. Star Pro。
在苦咖啡一样的生活里，能够遇到也少少给你加糖的人。希望在苦。
And this made me look bad because, they are Chinese, I'm Chinese too. This is blatant intellectual property infringement, right? So the next news, it's all connected, because the foreign investment is not coming in. China's products are not selling abroad. The foreign, the China exports are decreasing. So the jobless rate is at peak, especially among young people. So high, the jobless rate the unemployment rate is so high that the government yesterday said that, we will not release the numbers. I think the number is just too bad. It doesn't make us look good. So they just, we will, we won't release the number. But the official explanation is that he said that we need to better our statistics on this number. So this month we won't release it. Defining the age range of young job seekers also needs further study, as young people are now spending more years in school. The National Bureau of Statistics will now conduct in-depth research to improve the methodology, Fu said, adding that the data will be released again once the process is completed. This is Bureau. He did not give a time frame. The suspension comes as after China's youth unemployment rate hit consecutive record highs in recent months. From April to June, the jobless rate is for 14 for 14 to 25 years old reached 20 and respectively. Now it's not easy to find a good job. It's not easy to find a good job. It's even harder to find. It's not easy to find a job, but it's even harder to find a good job that pays you. After the life expenses that you have, the savings, that kind of job. The guy Randy Flagg, he is now in America. Yesterday I found that he's on his way to become a flight attendant. This will never happen in China. He's Chinese. If they are over 35, it's not very very hard. It's quite hard, not very hard. It's quite hard for them to find a job. But this is not me hating or dating that guy, but it's just a comparison, right? He's over. I think he's over 45, right? He might become a flight attendant. But here in China, if you want to be a flight attendant, you have to be younger. They prefer, people flight attendant to be in their 20s. You have to be thin and tall, right? And some of the flight attendants they learned this flight attendant major during college, right? It's unfathomable for me to think that somebody, if in their 40s, can be a flight attendant in China. It's not happening in China, but it's happening in the U.S. for people who has no background of that area. It's just, I can't imagine that. That's, again, tells you that the job situation in America is good, but here in China, it is not good, right? So, yes, that is what I have to say for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.